everyone. So today I was not planning on this video. I'm not gonna lie. This is like a totally random side quest of a video today. I was just getting ready, putting on my face, put my face on. And I was thinking about Halloween because I was disassociating from anything I actually have to think about right now. Anyways, naturally, I was thinking about Halloween and different themes maybe that would be out this year. And then I realized I hadn't even talked to you guys about Spookytown yet. There was this big Spookytown leak where they released the like little leaked, what am I trying to think of? I don't even know where my brain is frozen, everybody. By the way, I hope everyone's doing okay. If it's snowing, icing, freezing, wherever you're at, I hope you're okay. I hope your home is okay. I hope your family's okay. I hope everyone is doing all right out there. Now we're talking about the weather. Okay, side quest of a side quest. Okay, we haven't talked about Spookytown. They released this whole, it was like a little leak of different photos of different Spookytown they're putting out this year. I haven't seen any of the stuff from Michael's yet, unless that's included in this, but I don't think it is. Because usually Michael's has their own Spookytown collab with their own buildings and stuff like that. So I don't know that any of this that's been released, I don't know that any of that is the Michael's collab. I think it's just Spookytown. Anyways, we didn't get a chance to talk about it, but I'm really excited about it because I feel like this is, not only do I love Spookytown, but this also is, I feel like it is the first Halloween 2026, any sort of leak release, which means it's basically Halloween. So, yeah, we're talking about Halloween today. Longest story longer. So I first saw just some little photos from far away of some of the Spookytown stuff. Then I saw that the website actually has all the Spookytown items that they're putting out, plus videos, so I thought we could hang out, chit chat, do a little first impressions of the Spookytown stuff. So we're gonna go dive deep. We're gonna look at some of the videos of some of the items and maybe make a little wish list, or maybe just get excited for Halloween. I just wanna see something spooky, you guys. Anything Halloween related at this point to boost my spirits, or everyone's spirits at this point. We just hang out, have some tea. I made some hot tea, everybody. We can make some tea or coffee or whatever, get heavily caffeinated, and talk about Halloween. I don't know. Let me know what you think if you want to see any more of these types of videos where we hang out and talk about Halloween leaks or any new Halloween releases. And then, of course, we'll be out on the hunt looking for them in the flesh. But until then, we can kind of stalk them online. Okay, I'm going to switch cameras. We're going to get on my computer and we're going to look at the spooky goods. Hold on. Let me take a sip of my tea. Right now that I'm all comfy and cozy, let's look at Spookytown and see. I'm just so excited, you guys. I don't know, maybe we'll see some glimpses of different trends as we're looking. Although I feel like Spookytown doesn't really follow a lot of trends. I don't know, maybe, I don't feel like they really do. They just do their own thing, which is why I really love Spookytown. And I forgot to post. I need to post that Spookytown video. I have footage from my Spookytown last year. I did put it out at the end of the season, and I had it out on a table, and then I had to end up pushing all the little people, all the little figures to the center of the table because my toddlers were just one of them, the other one wasn't tall enough, was going straight for all the little figures. So I think I might try to set it up in my office this year, or I don't know, I haven't decided yet. But anyways, that's besides the point. I totally forgot to post the video of it lit up. I took a little video of it lit up at night. So maybe I'll just post it on shorts and show what it looked like. But I meant to do that and I totally forgot. I have the footage still, so I just need to do that. Anyways, okay, let's look at the Spookytown this year. Okay, first and foremost, this greenhouse. Oh man, I'm so excited for the witchy things because I have my little witchy town. So I don't know how I'm wanting to break this up. I've got my cemetery, I've got my witch town, and then I kind of want just a general main street, like a spooky town. And then I have kind of a creepy pumpkin patch I was working on, but now I'm thinking, or I kind of want a neighborhood. I don't know. I'm just branching off into a million different things. But there are two themes that I know I have for sure. I've got my witch theme and I've got my graveyard whole situation, or it could be tomb, anything that is near around death is what I have. in my like graveyard meets ancient tomb meets, I don't even know. Okay. Anyways, I'm so excited about Agatha's greenhouse. Look at this witchy ghoulie. I love everything about this greenhouse. I love, and I feel like greenhouses were kind of that trend. It was a couple years ago. I feel like we saw a lot of the ghoulish garden kind of stuff. I love that this is more like actual garden witch kind of stuff, like a green witch vibe, where it's not like all the plants, like they don't have a bunch of eyeballs and tongues sticking out. It's actual plant. Well, they're not real plants, but you know what I mean? Like they look realistic in this little greenhouse. I'm so excited. The little witch and their cats. No video, but I wonder if that lamp lights up too, or is it just the greenhouse? Looks like just the greenhouse, but it's so cute. I love everything about that. Okay, wait, can you order it? No, it just says where to buy. So I don't think anyone has it out yet. I mean, I don't know. Do we need to go hunting? I'm just kidding. It's not out yet. But this is new for 2026. And then they also have the little garden, like a little, what do you want to call this? Raised garden bed, I think is what you want to call that. That's exactly what that is. And then anything else? I don't know. We'll come across it. Okay. Then there's a broken bridge. And part of me, like the delusional part of me, thinks that I can make this. Because I saved some styrofoam back because I've seen some people make their own little spooky towns, just the town in general, like all the different things in the town. They make them out of styrofoam. And I got this, I don't know what it was in the mail, but then it had this styrofoam archway that almost looks just like this bridge. And I feel like I could maybe, like the archway is already there. I don't even have to carve an archway. It's perfect. So I don't know if I can make it. I don't know. I don't even know if I want to cross over into DIY yet. I don't even know if I have the time to do it. But what if we did? I don't know. I'm going to use this as inspiration. But then also, I guess we could always just buy it. But I kind of want to turn some of this into crafting. Because I feel like that's what's going to make it even, I don't know. It's going to make it even more magical when you put you put some of your own little twists and your own little take on things, and you make things. Even though I'm not a big DIYer, I don't know. I feel like maybe I can make, I don't know. Anyways, moving on. We're now dropping our jaws again. Carnival companions. Of course, I'm going to need this. These are so cute. These little kids. I feel like these kids could go either in my like Spookytown, main town area. They could go in the carnival. I've got a couple of carnival things, nothing too flashy. Well, maybe they're flashy. I have the Ferris wheel and I have a roller coaster. So they could go in that area, or they could go in the witchy area, maybe, because she's a little witch, but also kids in the witch area. I feel like that needs to happen. And then, or they could go in, what did I say? Pumpkin patch? I don't know. Anyways, they could go anywhere, which is why I really like these kids, but especially it's carnival companions is what it's called. So carnival is probably where they belong because she's eating cotton candy, I think. Let me go back and see. Yeah, they need to go in the carnival. Right, then this guy would go perfect in my cemetery area. And then they have this creepy caboose, which this one doesn't light up or do anything too fancy, but I don't know. This might be one I pass on because I don't know if I have a place for it in my spooky town, but also maybe in the pumpkin patch. I don't know. And then there's also creepy cat. They had this last year, I thought. This little creepy zombie boy with the cat eating this rat or whatever. I thought it was a turd at first, but I think it's a rat. Or mouse. Mouse, maybe. Okay. Creepy delivery. This is like looks like little tentacles and some mysterious hands and bugs and some nasty things coming out of this. I don't know if I'm going to get this. It doesn't necessarily go with, well, no, it doesn't really go with any of my stuff. But I feel like here's another, yeah, Dr. Dreadmore's. Oh, here it is. Okay, I get it. It goes with Dr. Dreadmore's castle. So this looks like it's more of a kind of scientist looking, what are they saying? There's a bunch of, let's see what it does. Let me see what it does. So you've got this guy coming out of this door. Wait, what was that? So you've got people popping out everywhere. You got eyeballs coming out. You've got dudes popping out of doors and different contraptions opening up, or I don't know what's happening. Yeah, those eyeballs are blinking. It looks like there's a lot going on. One thing about Spookytown, I feel like every year their buildings do more and more. Like, I feel like that means it's not always the best thing because it's more room for things to go wrong. But then at the same time, it's also more things that look really exciting. Oh, look at this guy. That mummy pops out of the top. I'm choking on life. This one is really, really cool, but I don't know that it fits with any of my themes. So this is going to be lower on my list unless I find it for a steal of a deal, or I have a bunch of, what are those? Michael's rewards, or I always talk about them. The vouchers, that's what they are. Where I need to use up some of my vouchers, but that's going to be lower on my list. With Dr. Drymore's castle, I think these are the things that kind of go with, they don't come with it, but they go with the theme, the creepy delivery and Dr. Drymore's creepy creatures. Where it looks like a little fly man pushing around some tentacles and claws. Okay. So here is decorating the spooky tree. I hope I can get, this one is definitely, it's at the top probably of my wish list for Spookytown this year. I think this is the perfect addition to my witch town. The tree and hanging the jack-o'-lantern lights and the witches and the cats and the bats. I'm so excited about this one. I want to see if it lights up. Yeah, it does have it does light up. The lights in the tree light up. This would be perfect for my witchy town. So this is on my list for sure. Also, Crypt City. I've got my eye on this one because especially for my little graveyard area, I have a whole graveyard theme, a crypt tomb kind of theme. I feel like this would go perfect in it. Let's watch the video. I want to see what it looks like. And this one looks like it might be battery operated. Hold on, let me see. Hurry up, turn around. Let's see your back. Let's see. Okay, yeah. So this one has an option for batteries or plug-in, which I love these types of buildings from Spookytown. Is you can put the building anywhere and you don't have to worry about hiding cords and all that kind of stuff. So this is also pretty high on my wish list. Okay, what else do we got? Did I skip over anything? No, not yet. I'm just taking 500 years. But you know what? I feel like it's slim pickings when it comes to anything new Halloween in 2026 because it's only January. So we're just going to sit here and enjoy the Halloween that we get, everybody. All right, what do we got? Evil signs. These are really cute. I like these. I'm also going to put these on my list. Not at the very tippy top of my list, but I feel like these little things, they're just a really good addition. They just kind of bring the town feel to your spooky town, in my opinion. I'm looking for stuff like that where it's just not all buildings. I also need some trees and some people and some moss kind of stuff, some rocks, like something that can make my spooky town really start looking like a town. And then here's this flying specter guy. He's kind of cool looking. He's a slime green. And then what else we got? Frightful Fangs Dentistry. I love this. I'm not super crazy about what are these? Venus flytraps. Not super crazy about it. But at the same time, I feel like this would go great kind of near or around my what did I get last? The candy cane. No, not candy cane. Wrong holiday, Jake. Candy corn. Oh, I know better. I love candy corns. I know better, y'all. I know better. Okay, but the candy corn fang factory or whatever it was last year that I got, I feel like this would look good kind of near or around that. But I'm just not the biggest fan of, I mean, I can get over it, but it's not the highest on my list, but I like this kind of house, and it's porcelain. And I'm also trying to have a good mix of porcelain houses and plastic. So anyways, that's besides the point. Okay, here's the Frightful Fangs Dentistry set. I wonder if At Home is going to be selling these again. Where do you get the fence and everything? I don't know. Does it say what it comes with? It usually comes with everything that's pictured. So a fence, the house, you get this water tower and a werewolf guy and a lamp and a tree and a potted plant and another jack-o'-lantern, another tree and a bench. This is a lot to get in one set. So if I do get this, I'm gonna get, or I hope I can get it in the set, because the whole set just, it's on another level. And I feel like you can mix and match stuff. Like you can put the gates somewhere else or the fence or whatever. And then you can kind of move things around, which I like. And also another thing I love about the Spookytown sets is I love that everything is stored in one box. And then inside of the box, they have little individual boxes. So everything is stored so perfectly. And if you know anything about me, you know I love a good organization situation. So I wish all Spookytowns came in, like had all, I mean, they kind of do all come in a box, but all the people and everything, it just all comes stored together. It's really nice. Okay, like all the little pieces that can break and stuff. Okay, then there's also full moon bar. I love this. Even though my town is not country western in any way, shape, or form, I feel like this is still, I love it. I love the concept of it. There's also this game over guy that looks like it goes with the game over building from last year. He definitely looks like he's been consuming some beverages. He looks like he's seen better days. Okay, also gargoyle comfort station. What is this? Please clean up after your gargoyle. I love this. This comfort station has everything a beast could ever need to catch a breather. Then they have gates to the underworld. We got this one last year. I found this one on clearance after Halloween, and Dallas was really excited about this. Wait. This isn't the same one as last year. No, it's not. It almost looks like the one from last year, but it doesn't have the doors that swing open. It doesn't have, or not, the doors swing open and then the gate drops, or maybe it's just the gate drops. I don't know. The one last year had a full-blown moat and a gate that dropped. So this is kind of, I think, a stripped down version, like more of like a little house version of that one, maybe. So maybe if you liked the look of that one last year, but you don't like all the moving parts, this one will probably be less expensive because there's less going on. But I don't know. I don't know how much any of this is going to cost. It doesn't have any of the prices, unfortunately. Okay, they also have Ghoul's Sister with cats. Love this. I love all the little figures, like all the little people. Halloween at the Wilsons. This is another one on my list for sure. I'm really wanting to build a little Halloween town. I think I mentioned this last year, where it almost looks like a Halloween town, like the movie Halloween Town, but like a part of my town, or maybe I'll do a separate table with Halloween Town where it looks like pumpkins. It's like Halloween threw up all over the place kind of town. That's where it's not as scary. It's more spooky and cute and family friendly kind of Halloween town is what I'm looking for. So this one, I think this is a porcelain. Yeah, it's porcelain. That's one that would go perfect just in like a little neighborhood town. You got a skeleton, pumpkin, skulls, oh, a cute little ghosty, and a sign that says fresh apple cider. This is the perfect fall meets Halloween kind of combo. I love this. This is also on my list. And then what else? Oh, they have the Halloween at the Wilson set. Okay, wait, this is what's on my list. I have the little family one from last year, this little family figure set, but I don't have these tombstones or these little stacked pumpkin signs. It also comes with trees and a truck. This is so cute. Moving on, haunted, what is this? What is this? Haunted clock quarantine. Danger, haunted clock, stand back. I love this. Also on my list. Pretty much everything's on my list. My list is now the entire website. Not really, you guys. It's on my list. It doesn't mean I'm getting it. It means that I'm putting it on my list for consideration. Because I don't know what the prices are going to look like. And Ghoul has a budget, you know. Okay. Anyways, Halloween countdown. Love this. Is this a real countdown? Yeah. This haunted countdown will help you keep a sharp eye on the days. So I think it actually, yeah, because the different numbers are in the little, I love this. The numbers are in the little box over here, and they're in the shape of bats. This is so cute. Imelda's Herbs. Oh, this is another witch one. You know I want this. This is a porcelain one. It would go perfect in my witch town. At this rate, my entire spooky town is going to become witch town. And I think I'm going to have to do a whole separate area or table of witch town stuff because it's starting to grow, which I'm really excited about. I feel like my witch town is going to start maybe being my main focus because I'm so excited about it. But this is super cute. Imelda's Herbs. Ugh, I love this. Wait, look at the witch. Wait, I didn't even zoom in. Look at her in all of her glory. I love her. Okay, next. Jolly Pumpkins. What a nightmare. Things have been tough for these gourds, and they're ready to let loose by cracking open a cold one with besties from the pumpkin patch. So a bunch of drunk pumpkins, y'all. I never thought I'd see the day. Okay, then it looks like they're bringing back Jumping Jack's Ferris wheel, which they had last year. I was able to snag this one. Oh, I love this one. It is so cool lit up. It is so cool. It's definitely one that makes a statement in Spooky Town. Okay, it looks like Lighted Coffin is back this year. They had this one last year. I was able to snag that one too. They have the Misty Crypt Graveyard, which I don't know if they changed this one up. Like, I don't know if they changed different things, but I was able to snag one of their graveyards one year. I don't know if this is different, but they usually have some really cool graveyards. They also brought back the Monstercade this year. I know this was a popular one last year. And, oh, they now have a Monstercade set with the arcade or the Monstercade and then all the different zombie looking figures in there. And then a light or lamp or whatever, and then some trees, it looks like. And I passed on that one last year because I just didn't have a place for it. Like, I didn't have a theme for it. I guess it could go in, what am I thinking of? The carnival? I guess it could go in the carnival. I don't know, but it's not on my main list. Also, this one's back this year, Monsters on Main. This is one of my favorite buildings from last year. I love this one. It's one of those, it doesn't do a whole lot. Like, it doesn't have a million things popping out. It just lights up. Just a simple light up situation. But it's one of those that has the batteries in the back. So you can kind of put it anywhere without having to hide cords. I love this one. And the way it lights up is so pretty. This is one of those too that even if you don't do Spooky Town, this is just a really cool Halloween decor piece to put out, maybe next to a bar area or just wherever throughout your house. It's just a really cool piece in my opinion. Okay, this is one that's definitely at the top of my list. This Moon Gateway. I love this stone looking gateway. Super cool. Really excited about this one. It's resin. Then Mortician Max Death Day Services. This looks like another little porcelain building. It is. And, oh, let's see. Does it show it lit up? Oh, it does. I love the torches. That looks so cool. I also really love the shape of this building. I love having different shapes. Like, if the houses look too much the same, I know they're all different, but if they're too much of the same height and shape, it all just kind of starts blending together. So I love that this is a whole different shape. And I also love this little gravedigger guy in the front. So cool. I love it. It says coffins. And this guy at the top is kind of giving me spirit Halloween vibes. I don't know if anyone else is getting that. And then, oh, they have the pathway lights. The tombstone pathway lights. And what else? Oh, they brought back the Petrified Forest Treehouse. And now they have the Petrified Forest Treehouse set. So this is new this year. Comes with the moon lamp and trees and some glowing stumps. Oh, this has some really cool accessories that it comes with and some spooky pumpkins, like kind of rotten pumpkin patch looking stuff. Didn't get this tree house last year because I thought it was kind of giving me pirate themes, but it didn't really go with anything in my Spooky Town, so I passed on it. But I really like this moon lamp and the trees and a lot of the accessories it comes with. So we'll see. But it's not on my list so far. This one though, here's another one that's at the top of my list, which pretty much everything is at this point. Okay, Pumpkin Arch. This lit pumpkin arch. I definitely want this for Spookytown. Like, if I get anything from Spookytown this year, this is the main thing that I want. This and the witchy items, I think, are the main things. But this one is definitely at the top of my list. This is so cool looking. It would be perfect anywhere in Spookytown. I can think of a million different themes this would be good in. And yeah, I love it. A lit arch is exactly what I'm looking for. Previous patient. Looks like a guy coming up from the grave. This is me. This is me every day getting out of bed, pretty much. Okay. All right, what else? Oh, this pumpkin shop is super cute too. I love this for my pumpkin patch. This would be perfect. So I really like that. That's on my list too. Pumpkin skull house. This is kind of cool looking. Like a little pumpkin little hobbit house is what it looks like. Scary rocking chair. These are cute. With this little snake in the rocking chair. I just love these little accessories. Seance vendor. With these little... Don't tell me Lachlan's up already. Already? I feel like I just start... Maybe we've been here for a while. I don't know. But anyways, this little seance vendor. What else? We gotta move quick. Or is Dallas getting them? Dallas is getting them. Silver Slug Saloon. This is kind of cool. This is another porcelain building. Again, love the different... Oh, this goes with the bar. This goes with the bar. I don't know that I have a place for this guy, but once again, I love the shape. Like that it's a different shape than a lot of the different houses. There's this guy's Skull Castle. This is cool. Look at the vultures. I love this. This would be perfect for my graveyard kind of tomb area. Let's see what else. This is a skull tree house, it says. So tree house with some pumpkins, it looks like. And there's this spell-o-matic that looks like a little slot machine. This would be, once again, perfect for my little witch town. Spiderweb Manor. This is another one. I really want this for my witch town. Man! Ugh! I have to make some decisions. I'm going to have to hone in on my list. Hone in and, like, see what I have. And man, I just love the witch stuff for the spooky town. And again, I feel like this is one of those that even if you don't do spooky town, but you have a witch theme, some of these witch items are really cool for different witch themes. Like this one's really, I love the spiderweb windows and the little boot house. This is so cute. Man, I just want to live, like I feel like I love spooky town so much because I just want to live in my spooky town. That's what I think. That's what my ultimate goal is for my spooky town, is just to create a place where I want to live. It's like where I'm moving in my brain. Like I go there when I need to escape. I just go in my head to my spooky town. Okay. Oh wait, they have a different bar. This Spooky Spirits Cafe. Okay, I think I want this one instead of the other bar. I like the witch bar instead. So if I have to choose between either bar, I'm going to go with this one. Because this one would go perfect in my witchy town. And look at the little cat on the bar stool. I love it. Love it. Love it. Spooky yard signs. These are really cute. Oh, stone pathway. They have pathways now. Oh, Lord. I want these now. These stone pathways. I've seen a lot of people build their own, but these look really nice. I don't know. I'm going to see them in the flesh and see what they look like. They have these terrifying trash cans. This would be great in my little carnival area. I got this one last year, the Count's Candy. And it looks like they have the candy corn factory back. And this one was definitely, this was another one. I feel like the buildings last year were definitely, they made a statement. So I don't know if some of the Michaels ones, I think this was a Michaels exclusive last year. Maybe it wasn't, but I think it was. Maybe some of the Michaels exclusives, because I haven't seen a lot that just do a whole lot, like a lot of the buildings on Spookytown that are doing a whole lot. There was that one, which one was that one? The scientist looking one, but I haven't seen any other new ones that do the most. So I don't know if they're leaving that for Michaels. So I'm excited to see what Michaels puts out, because I really, really loved this Dracula one and the Ferris wheel, which I believe last year those were Michael's exclusives. Then there's this one, the Cursed Cabin. This one looks like it does a bunch. And I love a good cabin. Ooh. What's that guy doing? Dangling? There's a guy in a cage. Someone's chasing someone out the door. Okay, so and there's vultures flying overhead. So here's another one that's doing the most. I love this. I love a lot of the spooky towns that do the most. I don't even care if that leaves more room for things to go wrong. To me, I love a statement piece. So I love these, and I know they're more expensive, but to me, I feel like it just, there's something about a spooky town that has a lot of activities going on. I love it. But I also love, like, I don't want to underestimate really love some of the simple houses that just light up, like the porcelain houses. I feel like some of those make the town look more authentic. And then the statement pieces are just, they're great. They're great statement pieces for your spooky town. So at least that's how I see it, but I don't know. Anyway, there's this time traveler guy. He's cool looking. There's this time warp clockwork. So I think that guy kind of goes with this. What does this one do? I feel like this one does a lot. Yeah. Here's another one that does a lot. This one, once again, I feel like this could go with any spooky town, but it's not exactly what I'm looking for. If I have to put it on my list, it's not going to be at the top, but it is really cool. And I love anything that does a lot. Here's here's some tooth plants. I just love all these little figures. I think I've said it 100 times, but I just love all these little toothache trouble. So this goes with the dentist thing. Toothy pumpkins and trick or treat night. I love this set. I love anything like this. This could go in my carnival or in the neighborhood area. Here's Undead Manor. What's this? I don't know. What do you do? Okay, it looks like it lights up. So this is one of those houses that just lights up. This is not porcelain though. This is resin. And it looks kind of like a zombie house with some zombie guys coming out the door, or the little, what am I thinking? Balcony. That's what that is. And just it looks like an abandoned house with some, like a haunted, ooh, look at this guy coming out of the ground. So you got some creepy things happening. There's a welcome to Spookytown sign. And I already have one of those, so I don't think I need another one. Here's Werewolf Halloween. This guy's really cool. I love a classic werewolf. I feel like you gotta have a classic werewolf in your spooky town. Some benches. This witch's skull hut. Okay, I need anything that's in the witch theme, I feel like is on my list. Wolfpack cheers. This goes with that bar kind of thing. Oh, I like this guy. Would you like some candy? This will go great with the Dracula, the candy corn fang factory. He's definitely on my list. Wretched Wreck monster truck. Little monster truck guy. Oh, Zelda's Black Hat Pizzeria is back this year. This was available last year too. And Zoomy Broom's Flying School is back this year too. This was available last year, I believe, at Michael's. So this is back this year too. Here, let me show you in case you missed it last year. The witches kind of go around and around. They're doing their flying school or flying practice or whatever. So I think that's it. Is that it? That's it. We just went through the whole Spookytown village for 2026. I am so excited about this collection this year, but we have not seen, or I haven't seen it yet, any of the leaks from Michael's, their Spookytown. So I cannot wait to see the Michael's Lemax Spookytown exclusives. If they're doing them this year, I cannot wait. I'm sure they are. They do them every year, but I'm so excited. And then I could have my for real list of things that have my whole list together. I feel like this year is going to be good. I don't even know how it's going to be good, because I feel like we have seen so many different themes, so many different trends. I don't even know what we're going to see this year. I have no idea. Are we going to see more bows and pastel and that kind of stuff? Or are we going to see the return of classic Halloween, vintage Halloween? That's what I'm hoping. I really want to see a lot of that stuff and a lot of the dark. I love a good dark decor, like gothic, dark, kind of Victorian haunted house looking stuff. I'd love to see that too. But yeah, let me know what kind of themes you're hoping to see this year, and or any predictions. Even if it's not what you're looking for, what kind of, oh wait, I forgot to turn off the recording. Hold on a minute. Let me know what kind of themes you think we're going to, or what kind of trends we're going to see this year, and or what kind of themes you're looking for this year. Also, let me know if you saw anything in the Spookytown collection, anything that's on your wish list, or if there's like one thing that you've got to get, or just something you thought was really cool. Maybe you don't even collect Spookytown, but maybe your favorite building or item in the collection. Let me know down in the comments. I think my favorite this year, I love all the witchy stuff, but I'm really excited about that jack-o'-lantern archway, that lit archway. I really want that for my Spookytown, even for the entrance of Spookytown. I think I might put that there. But also any of the witch items, the witch bar, the witch boot house, all the witchy items I'm so excited about. The witch building. And I'm excited to see what Michaels puts out though, because if they put out a witchy thing, I feel like we didn't see a lot of witchy buildings that did the most, or maybe I'm just already forgetting. So maybe Michaels is going to put out the witchy building that does the most. I feel like every year they do some sort of witch, wizard. Oh, I also really liked the Halloween porcelain house. Yeah. Okay, where was that one? Crypt City. Loved Crypt City. Oh, they have the greenhouse. Agatha's greenhouse, but that lit up. So if I had to make a prediction, my prediction would be that I think Michaels, one of their exclusives, is going to be some sort of witch something house building, a larger witch building. They're going to have some sort of witch thing. They have to. They have to. Maybe not. I don't know. Let me know your predictions for what you think Michael's exclusives are going to look like. Let me know down in the comments. But they have so many witchy items, I feel like there's got to be a house coming. Anyways, now I'm just jabbing my jaws, but we are done looking at Spookytown. I'm really excited about it. I hope you're excited about it. And I'm just glad that we got to do a little Halloween video, talk about some of the things we're going to see this year. And let me know if you want to see another one of these videos as we see more Halloween leaks. We can go through things, give our opinion, add things to our wish list. And most of my wish list isn't even, it's just a wish list. It's not like an absolutely will buy list, because I know I'm gonna have to narrow it down, but it's like my dream list. It's a wish list. That's what it is. It's wishing I could have it. Wishing I could fill every nook and cranny of my life and soul in Halloween. Okay. Anyways, that's it for this video. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, you can give it a thumbs up. Say hey, cool, hey, down in the comments, because you know I love talking to you. And anything we just jabbed our jaws about, whatever you want to talk about down in the comments, any other Halloween leaks you're excited to see, let me know what you're hearing about, what you're finding out down in the comments. And yeah, anyways, thank you so much for hanging out here. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you guys next time.